First question, do you ever play for a manager who celebrated and put on a show on the touchline like Marsh did today in the Canada-Qatar match? Him and Lopetegui, of course, were having quite a tete-a-tete throughout the 90 minutes.
No, I never had a manager who did that, but I remember, which I was so pleased that Crystal Palace lost in the end.
That was Alan Pardew.
Alan Pardew's little jig on the side of the pitch at Wembley when they went 1-0 up against, I think it was Manchester United, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And he did that silly little jig and then they lost the game. That was most pleasing.
Yeah. Jermaine, have you had a manager who's made it about them?
No, I don't. No, I don't have a manager. I'm old school.
Are you like that when you're coaching, though?
If I do that?
Yeah, making it about yourself?
No, I'm not sliding down or doing some movements. I was not as a player like that. I was not as a person like that. No.
For all, what are your thoughts on the whole squad lining up for the national anthems and not just the starters? I think it's a nice idea to give every player that special moment. What do you think, Jermaine? This, of course, news to the World Cup.
I think I heard that was Del Piero's idea, right?
Whose idea was it?
Del Piero.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was him who came up with that and told that to FIFA.
Yeah.
And I understand it. I think his explanation was that when he was playing with the national team and he was standing outside and looking the guy standing for the national anthem, that he felt like he's not part of the group. And so he said it would be nice when everybody can stand there, the whole team.
Yes.
And I think it's good because it takes time till all the guys to go back down from the field. But I think it's a good experience for everybody.
It seems nice. You were saying earlier on when Herc was one of the substitutes and you were standing there and Herc tried to come on the pitch, get back over to the side. You're not in the team. I don't want you up here.
Yeah, but that's Herc. That's a different one. What about you, Robbo? You got a problem with this, probably?
No, not at all. It's nice to see all the players get their time and their moment, singing the national anthem out on the pitch.
Yes.
And see them. It's good.
Should the coaches be there as well, then?
Well, usually the coaches used to lead when we used to do the FA Cup and things like the coaches led the teams out.
Right.
I think that should happen.
Do the US need Pulisic to beat Australia, Jermaine?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Because I said it. I think he's the main player in this team, and you'll be able to see it because every time when he's off the wing or the outside, the 1-against-1, the 2-against-1s, he's just somebody who can make the difference and has that trust in himself. So I think they need him on the field to beat them.
They need a fully fit
Pulisic
on the field. They can't have a three-quarters fit because it never, ever works, as we've seen in many games, Champions League finals, like Harry Kane, when Diego Costa, they fit? Yeah, let's put them on the field. And they don't play. And Diego Costa lasted 10 minutes. Harry Kane waddled through the game for 90 minutes and never really got a kick. So he's got to be fully fit to have an effect.
Jermaine, which team surprised you most in their first match, either in a positive or negative way?
I would go with all the smaller countries.
Yep.
Because like we all think, we've been surprised that they stayed in the game and even got ties and got some points. And I think when you
Verde's kind of the big standout,
then against Portugal, I think there was a bunch of them. And I think that's the beauty on this game, that you look at them and you say, oh, the bigger countries will win. But then you see that the smaller countries are growing, they're getting better, and they stay in the tournament. And that's pretty cool.
You have to say Cape Verde's performance. They were expected to be beaten 6-7.
Yep.
Spain, the favourites to win the tournament at that particular time. And not only did they stop Spain playing well, but they had their own 1 or 2 counter-attacks. So it was a good performance.
Final question. With the longer breaks between group stage matches at this World Cup, how much of an advantage does that give older squads and veteran players, especially if they make a deep run in the tournament? How does it benefit the old boys?
I don't think it's just the old boys. I think it's in general. Just you have just more time to recover and you can go completely 100% again. Because I remember when we had in 2014, it is not easy. If you play the game, you got the small bumps and your body hurts, and then you have to go straight again. So the recovery time, I think it's now a little bit longer, and I think it helps that we see fit players and they can go 100%. And I think it's good for the people who watch it.
Is boredom ever an issue in that situation? Like to have to wait so long for a game? You're obviously in that camp, hanging around with people you don't particularly like.
No, I don't think so, because you're still watching games. It's still games going. It's just maybe you're not playing then and you can watch other games. You can get recovery, you're training. It's not just you sitting in your hotel room the whole time.
Right.
So I don't think it's that you will sit there and say, oh, I'm bored, what are we doing? So I think it's more, I think the players will appreciate it to say, look, we get some rest and then can go again.
Robert, you've been struggling in your hotel room?
No, I haven't. I've been watching all the games down. Had a really nice time. Nedham's tried to avoid me.
Robert, where were you?
Yeah.
Where were you?
I went out with Kieran last night.
Yes, you did, yeah.
But I think it's a good thing that there is the break between, because we want to see a tournament where players are fully fit. We want to see quality. We want to see technical ability. We don't want to see tired players. Absolutely. It's just becoming a tournament of endurance.
Yes.
what I would also say, there shouldn't be extra time in the knockout stages, because that is when players get really tired, and then you see
You've got 5 subs now, haven't you?
you've got 5 subs, but you can have a 6 sub.